Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Tyler Bowles back here with Heart of David Music Academy. I was going over this song today and I was kind of like doing some embellishments and stuff on it. And I got to thinking, I was like, man, this song would be fantastic to do an actual video on. So the song that we're going to look at today is Worthy Is Your Name by Elevation Worship. Now, we're not going to look at the whole song. We're just going to look at the chorus of it. But this chorus has some really cool stuff in it because it's so open. It pretty much leaves you room to be creative. And I know we've all been in services where, or at least I hope we have, if not, you're missing out. I know we've been in services where the music is just really good, like it's thumping, it's lively, but then we just hit a moment where everything just kind of goes still. We hit a moment where the music is light, very minimal. Sometimes the vocalists aren't singing. A lot of times I'll see even the vocalists are just on their faces in worship. Like one of those kinds of moments, right? Because you don't want to be doing what I'm about to show you while there's a bunch of singing going on, because then you're going to be fighting for the space with the vocalists. So you don't want to do that. But this is just like if the band is just playing, it's soft, it's minimal, and it leaves you a lot of room to be able to do things. So let's go over that. So let me switch views real quick and I'll be right back with you. So now that we're here, so Worthy Is Your Name, we're going to be in the key of E flat. The basic progression for that is it's a 4. So worthy is your name, Jesus. 5. You deserve the praise. 3. Worthy is your name. 6. So if we were to play that in time, worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. So you may want to play that in upper register, like maybe the vocalists bow out, you go. Now, we can take this a step further. Throw some passing tones in there. So we might do something like... I'll show you that right hand too. We didn't change the progression, but we added what's called passing chords or passing tones in there. So let's go over that. So it's still the 4, 5, 3, 6. But what we're doing, so I like to follow the melody if I can with my chords. So the worthy is your name. Instead of going straight to that 4, I like to go, worthy is your name. So just a 1, 3, 4. So we're following the major scale here. But we're still landing on that 4, but we're just adding something in between. So instead of just going straight to the 4, you're adding some color and some depth by just, worthy is your name. Instead of going straight to the 5, let's throw a 6-5 in there. Jesus. So again, worthy is your name, G6-5. You deserve 3. I'll go 5, flat 6, 6. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. I'm still going from the 3 to the 6. I'm just adding this 5, flat 6, 6 in there. Or your 5, B diminished. I think it's actually a B diminished 7. Yes, B diminished 7, and then go to your 6. So let's do all that in time, right? So we've got the basics down. Now maybe like this is where the band is kind of went to minimal playing. Your vocalists aren't really doing much. You know, a lot of them are probably off in their own little world, which I think is great. So it'll open up some space for you to go. So hopefully you're starting to see the idea. You can take this song, and if you really wanted to just shred with it, you could. I'm not saying do that in a church service, but for practice sessions, why not? Practice your runs. Now I have done this in church before. So I told you I follow the melody, right? So we do this song, this same exact scenario happens, right? I'm going to throw in my passing chords, the worthy is your name, but my right hand's going to follow the melody, and I'm going to throw in some grace notes in there. So see how that's a slide? So you can do stuff like that. Jeez. You can, or that's a really popular organ one, but it works on the keys too. The big thing, if you do your runs, do it in the upper register. To me, it sounds nicer. Now you're probably wondering, hey, this isn't in the key of E flat. You're right. That's why it's a grace note. It just simply slides. Rule of thumb: if you want to turn a note in a melody into a slide, just go a whole step from that note. So if we were to do it on this B flat, for example, go a whole step back to A flat. Now you've got this in between, and you're just going to roll, right? Or you could roll the other way. Don't know what the pads did there. And again, just going right back to the 4. And you can literally make this song yours. The only thing, like I said, that I would caution you on is do it where it fits. Now, obviously, here, we're just practicing, so I'm throwing stuff in that I wouldn't normally do. I'll tell you what. Let me give you a run that I would do in that same scenario. I know I said that, and then I got carried away. So we're in a service. That same thing happens. I would do something like this, right? So just, and I might even would ramp it up. I would start like how I just showed you, and then slowly build as we go. But this would be my take on it if we're in a church service. Super simple, right? So take it, make it yours, but be tasteful, right? We don't want people overplaying. I don't need to see all the chops that you've got in one song. So because I have seen people do that, and I have been guilty of it before. So this is a great exercise because the chords are so spaced out and so open that it kind of gives you freedom to do what you want. So again, just to recap, you could do your basic progressions, just a 4, 5, 3, 6. Or you can throw your passing tones in there, which for me, I'll go 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 5, flat 6, 6. And then throw your melody on top of it. But yeah, you get the idea. So If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped you. I hope you learned something. If you did learn something, let me know down below, because I would love to know what it is that you're learning from me, what you're applying in your church, because that's what this is all about. This isn't just a piano tutorial thing. Like, this is not just how to learn how to play, but how to use it and be effective. So I'm curious to hear your stories and kind of how you're using it and how it's benefiting you guys. It would bless me. So let me know. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and God bless.